आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। Azadi ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we remember revolutionary freedom fighter Manabendra Nath, who died on the 25th of January, 1954.
M. N. Roy was born on 22nd March 1887 at Arbelia, North 24 Parganas of West Bengal. Towards the end of the 19th century, revolutionary nationalism began to spread in Bengal. Roy was inspired by the writings of Bankim Chandra Chatterjee and Vivekanand. In the wake of the partition of Bengal, he came in contact with the militant nationalists and was introduced to the Anushilan Samiti of Aurobindo Ghosh.
He worked with Bagha Jatin and was arrested in 1910 in the Howrah-Shibpur conspiracy case. On release, Roy travelled in the garb of a sannyasi until 1914.
At the outbreak of the First World War, an emissary from Berlin came to Calcutta and assured revolutionaries of German help. Accordingly, M. N. Roy was sent to Batavia to negotiate the deal with the German Consul General. It was arranged that a shipment of arms and ammunition would be delivered in the Sundarban area. However, the cargo did not arrive. When M. N. Roy went back to Batavia, he found the German diplomats non-cooperating. He resolved not to return to India without arms. He pursued his mission by contacting the revolutionaries in Indochina, the Philippines, Korea, Japan, and the USA.
When American police began to round up Indian revolutionaries in the USA in 1917 as German spies, Roy fled to Mexico. He delivered lectures and published articles on India and the US foreign policy of the Monroe Doctrine that created a sensation. Lenin invited Roy to participate in the Second World Congress of the Communist International in Moscow in 1920. Later, Roy was placed in charge of the Asian Bureau of Communist International with headquarters at Tashkent.
Roy came to India in 1930 and was arrested and tried for sedition. On his release in November 1936, Roy joined the Indian National Congress. With the declaration of World War II, M. N. Roy condemned the rising fascism in Germany and Italy, instead supported England and France in the fight against fascism. He left the Congress Party and created the Radical Democratic Party in 1940.
M. N. Roy devoted the last years of his life to the formulation of an alternative philosophy which he called radical humanism. Radical humanism was based on the latest developments in the field of biology and social sciences. It is called radical humanism because M. N. Roy refuted the existence of God and other extraworldly realities in a radical way. We salute the great nationalist.
We also remember revolutionary freedom fighter Ananta Singh, who died on 25th January 1979. He was one of the leading participants in the revolutionary Chittagong Armory raid.
Ananta Singh was born in Chittagong on the 1st of December 1903. Ananta Singh left his studies and soon became one of the closest associates of Surya Sen. He used to make bombs and cartridges for the people working for the revolution.
Anand's organizational skills were of great assistance in the raiding of the Chittagong Armory. When he and his group lost control of Chittagong in the incident, they took shelter in French territory of Chandannagar, but surrendered before the police commissioner in Kolkata on hearing the news of the trial and torture of his comrades. He planned to blow up the jail with a dynamite blast, but was caught while planting the bomb on the jail wall. Ananta Singh and 9 others were deported to Andaman Islands. He started a hunger strike inside the prison and, at Manabendra Nath's intervention, was moved to a jail in mainland India. He was set free 1 year before independence in 1946.
Anant Singh wrote several books describing his experience as a revolutionary. Among his notable works are Chottagram Yuba Bidroh, Agnigarbha Chottagram, Masterda, and Swapna O Sadhana. We salute the great revolutionary.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.